Hello everyone! What's going on? It's Eric, and with me today is...
You're the dead guy.
Yes! It's Ian!
No, it's just me, guys. You know.
But as a nice point, is that... here we are with Link's Awakening DX. Let's just... I forgot about those two files. Forgot about Zero and
you're
Blurg.
just like...
And Blurg. Fucking Blurg. Why the fuck did we name him Blurg?
I remember Blurg. Blurg was so good. I don't know.
Blurg was like
I
nothing.
think you asked me what file it should be and I just said Blurg. That's...
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
you asked and I told. It was like, yeah, Blurg.
But yeah, here we are. And seeing as we're just gonna name this guy my name, let's do this. And as my humble walkthrough, we're going to try and 100% this shit. What a relief! I
We're
thought.
probably not gonna 100% this shit, mate.
Fuck you. Wow, what a relief. I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Myron. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You're on Koholint Island. Ah, great. Who are you? Well, Eric, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Taryn. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of this shield. And we have our shield. Yeah, we got our shield back. Press the button and repel enemies with it. Which I'm just going to keep that as the B button. So let's go grab our sword. To do that, leave the house, see a chain chomp. We're basically traveling west. And just go south. Follow the path, don't follow the path. Your choice, not mine. I'm just the guy playing the game. To take care of these pesky things that look like they're from fucking Kirby. Raise the shield. And push them aside. Also, these things look like they're from fucking Kirby. Uh-oh, we got an owl. Hoot hoot! So you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot! Not the same hoot that we're hoping for, though. Ian knows this.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
We'll explain that point when we get there. Which probably won't be for quite some time, so... enjoy the mad ramblings of us. Because...
Basically.
Alright. Press the wrong fucking button. Die. Fucking Octoroks. So once you finally make your way back into town, sorry, had to respond to something. Once you do that, you come north. Actually, wait, Hoot! Ho, brave lad, on your quest to wake the dreamer. Welcome to the mysterious wood. Much of mystery you will find on this uncharted Koholint Island. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish naps. By the by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Go there with the key you find in this forest. The windfish is watching. Hoot! Not that kind of hoot, man. We can't,
Get used to hearing a lot of hoots. They will be everywhere.
Also, we just grabbed the Guardian Acorn, which is literally just a temporary reduction of damage by half. And what you can't hear is that there is a song playing, but I had to turn it off because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear Ian. So I need to figure out how to work through that, but whatever. I'll get to that point later.
Yeah.
Also,
We'll worry about that when
say
that
hello to this
bridge
raccoon.
eventually comes.
As a raccoon, my nose is very
cool.
sensitive to stuff like dust and powder. And if you try to go north, this raccoon starts laughing at you. Oh, you're gonna to be like, what the fuck ever. Shut up, raccoon. Great fairy fountain. Die. Die, die, die. Fucking goblins. Die. Yeah, this game, we basically do a lot of hoot. Why? Because,
So much
yes.
hoots. And there's... Should we explain it now, or should we wait till, like, that moment in time?
We're gonna
comes?
wait till that
Yeah,
moment,
probably
just because it's gonna
better
make
to
it
wait, maybe.
so much better.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's funny what can sometimes be spawned out of literal boredom and madness.
Yes. I'm gonna enjoy that day. I'm just gonna enjoy that episode when we finally get there. Also, pick up this mushroom. Well, a toadstool. Still a fucking mushroom. Whatever. Oh, we can't go any further. Just when the episode comes, prepare for a lot of hoot. Because there will be hooting for days. And sad part is, though, is that all that hooting isn't probably going to take place until, like, toward the end of this entire Let's Play.
Probably... I wouldn't say dead end of Let's Play, just... It'll be a good wave into it,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, maybe halfway, three-quarters of the way in, perhaps?
Well, I think so. I don't know. Let's heal your wounds and get rid of all that stress.
Something like that.
Close your eyes and relax. While I send a bunch of human hearts floating around you. Right.
Because Zelda has told us, the more hearts you consume, the stronger you are as an individual.
Yeah, apparently. Also, if you can tell that our sword is currently flashing like a maniac, it's because we obtained a shard of power, which temporarily boosts damage output of your sword.
Get used to seeing this, because this happens a lot in this game.
Oh, yes.
Like, oh dear god, it never ends.
No.
It's kind of silly, actually.
Okay, so now that we have a mushroom, hand the mushroom to, I would assume is syrup, though I can't guarantee anything.
Hey,
And we get
where,
some magic.
where are you now?
We got the magic powder.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
So if there have been any, now there's another thing to this game, that are known as the mysterious seashells. Collect all of them, and you actually get something good, so I have no idea if I've missed any of them.
We'll try to collect them off screen if we do miss any, and we'll just and we'll kind of mention where they were generally in like the next video.
Yeah. So have I just at this point
because there's a lot of these shells, and they're all kind of pretty well hidden, to be fair.
So have I happened to pass by any in the time of getting the powder?
I'm not yet. Not yet, I don't think.
Well, you're the one with the walkthrough, not me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like in my case, I'm not entirely sure where you are right now.
So
I'm like trying to like look through this and just hoping and follow.
You really can't see where I am. So let me remedy that.
Basically.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna let Ian see what I'm doing here. So just brief moment.
Never mind. You can't actually grab it. So yeah, they're just saying like just continue onwards.
All right. Well, anyway.
But really, the only pieces you missed was a single heart piece. Then.
Yeah. So we've kind of been going over like what collectibles we've passed over right now. Is at the current moment it is only but one heart piece, which it's in the town. We're going back there anyway. So come back to the raccoon, toss some magic powder on him, and watch him go nuts. Last thing I can remember.
And then surprise, he's a man.
Into a big juicy toadstool, and I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon. Yeah, it sounds strange, but it sure was fun. But with that, now the place has been unlocked, and we get the tail key, which can let us into Tail Cave. Hoot! Take the key and go to the Tail Cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now. The windfish is waiting. Hoot! I still can't wait for that day. That day is just gonna be too good. So yeah, currently,
so before we go, are we gonna go straight to the dungeon first, or do you want to see if we can try to get some collection stuff out of the way now?
Let's get some collection stuff out of the way currently, and then we'll head to the town. Well, we'll head to the dungeon. There's a heart piece in the town. Seeing as we have to go back through the town in order to get to said dungeon, we'll worry about that heart piece once we go back toward the dungeon. So, is there anything else I could get?
Let's see. What I'm looking at, we can get a. There is a potential for another heart. There's a potential for another heart piece from the fisherman.
Where's that at?
And we can.
Oh, he's in the town.
Yeah. There's like apparently a very large fish like that stands directly under Link. If you can fish that, there's a heart piece there, which would be our second actually we could get. There is a seashell we can get.
Where at?
Let's see. Let's see. It looks like it is from the right of Marin's house. You can just cut. It's a screen full of grass and bushes, and you just cut down the bushes with your sword, and eventually you'll get the shell.
Okay. Well,
there are 26 of these old. There's 26 of these old lovely bastards like hidden around, and we're gonna try to find them. But
yeah,
Eric and I we discussed over it. So if we miss anything like during a duration of an episode, we're gonna grab it like off screen, and we'll let you guys know after the fact.
Yeah. But,
sounds good.
Jump into the well, grab your first heart piece. There's usually
the first of 12.
20 of those things. Or yeah, there are 12.
Well, yeah, 12 in this game.
Oh.
I looked it up.
Okay. Because there's usually around 20 or so in Zelda games. Okay, so Fisherman, if I'm correct, is up here, up this way. Doesn't it cost rupees to fish with him, though?
We can talk to him. You can talk to him, but rupees. I think they're. But here's the thing: any fish you pick up, you can like small fish are roughly like 5 rupees. Large fish are worth 20 rupees. So in essence, you can almost just make back that 10 rupees like easily.
Yeah, is it that large fish right below us?
Basically, directly under you. That's the one with the heart piece.
I can't remember how to do this. Ooh. I got away.
Yeah, basically, once a fish appears, you have to rapidly hit A and B in order to reel it in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So I need to get this little bastard underneath me. If I let these other fish get away, then I could grab the big one that I need. It's actually a...
You could, yeah.
Yeah, so say that could be a nice strategy. Just kind of...
Yeah. But we definitely want to get that big one like reeled in like as soon as possible. Like go for it, go for it!
Gotcha!
Yeah!
It's a big one. It has a piece of heart too. You get 20 rupees. So I basically got back almost all that I spent, aside from 10.
Yep. And this is basically the second heart piece you will get in the game if you follow us.
Yep. So You said there was a mysterious seashell this way?
Yeah, go to Marin's house and then
shit.
go to the right. Yep, just start hitting those bushes.
Eventually somewhere in here, it's best to use the spin attack because it clears a 3x3 area.
Yeah. I think you're actually nearby it. There we go. And that's your first, first of 26 you'll pick up.
Something good is bound to happen, so is there anything else that I could technically get before the dungeon?
I'm checking through that right now.
Or, the beginning of the fetch quest, I think.
We could actually, yeah, we could do that. And there's also the Yoshi doll thing.
Yeah, what you want to do is go for that Yoshi doll. One play is 10 rupees. The A and B buttons move the crane. The rest is just timing. Okay, yeah, so...
And you can also use this later on to basically you can actually still grind. You can actually use this game over and over again to basically grind off to get a bunch of rupees as well, and a bunch of other stuff. But that's not what we want. That's not why we're here. We're here mostly for that doll.
Yeah, there's a lot of. There will be a lot of Mario references in this game. So once you get the doll, it'll drop over here. Pick it up, and that begins the fetch quest.
The biggest fetch quest of all.
Aside from the one that you came up with. Which we'll explain that another day.
Well, that's just a silly one that I did just to make fun of, adventure quests in general.
Okay.
It wasn't really a fetch quest, more than just that's adventure logic in a nutshell.
There's another shop here, see if there's anything in here I really need to buy. When we get 200 rupees, we will need to buy that shovel.
Because that shovel is going to be really, really helpful.
Oh yes.
It will solve a lot of problems for us to finding hidden items later.
Remember that rock hut for later.
Although there is kind of a cool thing that happens if you do steal from him. Do we want to make a alternate save to show that off?
Yeah, we will in the next episode. We'll do that in the next episode.
Okay.
So
we could always just do that as a side thing. Here's things that can happen.
Oh, this is Bippin and or no, I guess this is a completely different... Yeah, sorry, I'm confusing this with ages and seasons. Will you give that doll to my baby? Yes! And she'll hand you the bow. Maybe you could trade the ribbon. Okay, I guess it's a ribbon for something else.
And for this, we now know how to go... In order to continue this fetch quest, so we can at least get it as close to catch up where we go. We need to go pay a visit to that lovely house at the chain shop.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, I know where it is. What you want to do is go into this smaller hut right here and talk to this chain shop. And some new accessories would be nice. The ribbon, basically a female chain chomp.
And she gives us dog food for it, which there's still more we can do with that.
Basically, we're kind of getting everything out of the way before we're getting basically. Yeah. What this is basically we're getting everything we can possibly do sidewise before going to the dungeon.
Yeah.
Which is a very helpful tactic, which I recommend.
It gets a lot of things out of the way because especially when things continue on later on, when there's just a million things to do and there's a bunch of worlds to do, if you haven't been keeping up with it, kind of keeping it at leisure pace, it can get pretty out there.
Yeah. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to come to this guy, talk to this crocodile.
Yeah.
And he'll ask for the can, give it to him, and you'll get a thing of bananas.
Yeah, he'll openly take dog food for bananas. It was kind of strange, really, but not the strangest trade you'll see in this.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of there's some more strange shit. So I don't think there's anything else we can currently do with the fetch quest.
No, other than that, the only thing that's left for us to do is to go to the dungeon, actually.
Yes.
But should we do the dungeon, I don't know, a separate video?
The dungeon's going to be the next
way we can,
episode.
So that way we can, yeah, I was going to say, it'd be probably best so we can separate them just because some of these later dungeons become, absurdly long.
Oh, yes. So, expect this to be a longer, let's see, as Ian had said, the Piece of Power. Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of those and Guardian Acorns, so...
Which Guardian Acorns work the same as Power Pieces, but only instead of your attack being doubled, they basically reduce the amount of damage you'll take for a brief time. We got one earlier when we were in the woods. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
So, we're going to end it here outside the shop. The next episode, we're going to show what happens when you steal from the shop. And
it's kind of a funny thing, really.
So yeah, it's rather hilarious. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX. We'll see you guys in the next episode. So this is us signing off. See you later.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, indeed, it shall be.